So welcome everybody out there on YouTube and everybody in the room. Hope everybody had a good, safe trading day. It's definitely after about 11 o'clock today, it felt like summer months. Nice sharp drop on the SPY, bounce back up, and then sideways. So, but overall, not too bad. So a fair warning today, I do have to, as soon as the closing bell goes, I got to depart. Gotta go drive to the VA hospital and go do some physical therapy, I guess. So, should be fun.
Usually that's not fun.
Usually not, but it could be. It's for my back, and they you know those athletes, right? Remember when the athletes started having like those red and weird circles on their body?
The cupping and stuff.
So they'll do that to my back, and then they also put an electric massager to it. So I enjoy it.
Okay.
And then I come back, and my back feels good for a week or two. And then it starts all over again.
BA. Boeing has been messing around here. Finally broke through that 50 moving average. I was considering a short on it, but I did not take it.
It did have a nice setup, though. When my where is it? When my trade failed. Like, I can see your nice double top there.
Yeah.
You got one there, double top there.
Yeah, someone in the room called it out. Sean, I think, was mentioning it, and I wasn't confident in it, and sort of hit the 50, bounced up. The risk to reward was off a little bit for me. So while it's working now, it's still not even in the profit zone yet because risk to reward.
That big, I was all good till the squawk guy said it was making new highs. He came out when it was right here, and after he got done talking, it dropped and stopped me out at break even. I was like, Squawk, what are you doing? It's supposed to go up when you talk. What are you doing to me?
He did. I'm not sure that was his influence, but
oh, I'm sure it's not, but
stocks only go up.
Yes, except when the squawk announces BA, then it goes down and stops me out.
Dang.
But I had a good trade earlier on BA, so I was happy with that. This trade was more I was trying to make up for my hotkey error, or not. It wasn't even a hotkey error, just inputting the wrong number into the montage. But Penny's here.
Well, Nicola's leaning. I'm not sure what it's going to do here, but
nice.
Nicola's had a strong day overall with the announcement of the deal for garbage trucks.
Oh yes,
the garbage truck deal. So.
There's a Peter. You should be. This is your bailiwick. There's an IPO coming out this week, isn't there, about Chinese EV, another Chinese EV stock.
Sir, I don't actually know what the IPOs do for the most part, but
let's just
there could be. Let's see here. What's coming out this week?
Seeking Alpha, IPO watch, new IPO. There's
I don't see anything that looks like an EV company.
No, why did I see that? August 12th, there's a JP Morgan Auto Conference. It's one they have every August, but this one apparently is going to be virtual like everything else. I thought I read that somewhere. Oh, China, auto sales in China. Okay, that was coming out, release. Where did I read that somewhere? Anyway, okay.
So, I just pulled Tilray up, and I can't believe it's trading under $10. Wasn't that the one, the pot company that went up to like $300 at one point?
Yeah. Had it had
what
very
am I?
little shares. It had almost no shares at all.
Yeah. Let
And
me
they
pull up the
couldn't
daily.
borrow. You couldn't borrow shares like it was like that. Those companies where you can't. You'd have to pay
Yeah,
like
here it
70%
is.
per annum to get shares to short.
Yeah, there it is.
They
What day
report.
was that?
They report this week, if they haven't already.
That was on my son's birthday. 2018, $300 or $299.03. Looks like. I remember being at work watching that on CNBC, seeing the ticker going up, 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 and then all of a sudden it just dropped within the same day. It's crazy.
Maybe I read it on CNBC this morning. I was still half asleep.
From the big hiking trip.
Oh man, yeah, I was bagged when I got home last night.
Yeah, it looked fun though. Gorgeous area.
It was great. Yeah, no, really nice. And yeah, the hike, 2-hour hike up the mountain in darkness was kind of trippy.
That's a little much.
That could be. Hiking around in the dark is never fun.
This wasn't too bad, actually.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I was just going to say it kind of had some advantages because after when we came down, of course, it was light out, and I realized how high, it just was constant going up. I think if I'd have been hiking in the light and seeing, just constant going up, I probably would have been depressed. So you could only see about 2 steps in front of you, and each time you knew you were going higher. So it was good. And then the other thing was it was kind of cool at night. Obviously it's cooler at night, so you didn't work up this great big sweat. So that was that was positive.
Yeah.
No bears. Didn't run into any bears.
Last time I hiked in the dark was in Iceland. Actually, my son and I had. We were all excited because we just got to Iceland and we went to see what was supposed to be the tallest waterfall in Iceland. And we hiked up one side, forded this ice cold creek, got across, and we had to come down this shale slope. Anyways, it took us hours longer than we expected. And we were so excited because we just got there and everything, and our time zones were all off, and we were just completely screwed up. But when we got back, we were so tired. We're like, what the hell? Anyways, and it was just getting dark. And when we got back, it was just getting dark and we could barely see, and we didn't bring any lights or anything. And we get back to the car and I'm like, whew, thanks God, but we made it back before dark. Well, it was 1 a.m. local time because it gets dark so late, right? No wonder we were so tired and and everything. And then we're like, what the heck? Why is it getting dark at 1 a.m.? Well, we didn't realize at that time of the year, it's just it was late, really. No wonder we're tired.
That is classic.
Yeah.
It was a great hike though, and really cool. But yeah, we were a little nervous for a period of time. At least we know Iceland. At least you only have to worry about the elements, right? And it was summer. It was August, so it wasn't that bad. There's no animals. There's nothing that's going to eat you up there. So
no
random
bears.
No
bears. Yeah.
No.
So this was what I saw. It's called Zai. I think it's. I don't know my Chinese here, but Xpeng, XPENG Motors. It's a Chinese electric vehicle maker. It has 5. Okay. I guess they're not IPOing this week, but they or at least they're not. I don't think they're trading, but they've filed for an initial public offering on the NYSE.
XPEV.
Yeah, XPE is the company name is XPENG Motors.
Yeah,
it's funny because
it's kind of strange
here. Yeah,
Okay.
it's kind of strange because with all the growing scrutiny and and now TikTok and WeChat are
Yeah.
under fire, and you have this Chinese electric vehicle maker that's now trying to IPO on NYSE. It's
Yeah.
kind of going the opposite direction.
It'll be kind of interesting.
Yeah, I mean, politically, it's not. You wonder how smart that is, but the Chinese need those U.S. dollars.
They haven't. It doesn't look like they've set a date yet for the IPO.
No,
180-day lockup period on this one. Offer amount will be for $100 million. That's all I know. And they have 3,676 employees as of the end of June.
it's one of these companies that
Nice.
contracts all their work out. Look at our MCRB is starting to warm up again here. If people are watching,
Starting to look at it. Let's pull up earnings real quick here. So we got.
I think we got Lyft this week. I'm not sure if Tilray already reported.
No, they report.
They report at 4:05 this afternoon, and then we have INO this afternoon and NBAX. So those are the two this afternoon. All three of them are at 4:05, and then tomorrow before the open, we have Neo, Goose, and Huawei.
Okay, I'm in our MCRB at 2338. I'm grabbing some cash here.
Couple good pops. You can tell buying power is coming back into there.
Yeah. See, look at it, just scary. Look at how fast it drops. The volume's coming in on it.
Oh, AMD dropped the VWAP.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know. It's market's getting really choppy. The price action's very choppy on the SPY and the Qs.
Looks like those ugly computer candles.
Yeah.
At least on the SPY. Same size wicks. Body's about the same size.
Yeah, I did, Carlos. I took a lot of it off. I literally have 100 shares left right now.
Nice trade going into the close today.
It's just it's really could be scary. Could be in for a scary drop here.
There's the.
Just looking. There's the volume's building on it. See if we get a nice pop here. Here we go. Come on, giddy up.
Yeah, Joe. So after Brian's done with his trade, I'll show you AAL. Isn't that the one that had the real algo candles today, Peter?
Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely. Yes, it looks disgusting.
Yeah, so I'll bring those up once Brian's done with this trade here. So you
Big volume on it today, but just surprising that you don't normally get the combination of big like RVOL, so the relative volume is high, and these computer, sort of algo candles. Hold in your shock, but I'm actually short Microsoft.
Okay, here we go. Come on. Let's see if we can get to 25.
Brian, you're getting a good move here on MCRB.
It's popping, but it's making me nervous here. It's not. There wasn't an enthusiastic pop through that.
Yeah, King. Peter's definitely the short champ.
I'm all out of it.
All out of it. All right,
Yeah,
so let's
well,
pull up
it looks a little
AAL.
scary.
So if you look at that, Joe B, that is computers trading over and over and over. You can see the candles all within kind of the same price range. I mean, very, very ugly. You don't want to be you don't want to be trading
Yeah.
that.
Taking
You'd
some
much
off
rather
here.
be in Microsoft with Peter.
I don't know about that.
With beta.
I had to take some off at only 10 cent partial because it really was struggling at that level. And I'm just about to, I'll stop at a break even because it could like whip against me.
And you got about 2.5 minutes for the 10-minute marker count settling.
Yes. Thank you. All right, so I need a big drop between now and then to put me in safe range. No, this is the wrong way. Wrong way. Okay, I'm out.
Wrong way, felt.
Wrong way.
Out of
It's supposed to
Microsoft.
go the other way. We said drop, not
Yeah,
rise.
Yeah.
What's Facebook doing? Does they want to?
I did get out of. I did trade out of my small positions on silver and gold today. I'm not sure where. Seem to be. Let's keep an eye on that. But
Keeping an
GAS
eye
is
on.
down again. Yeah, GDX. They were up on the day and then they pulled back. So when they popped up, I set a stop and got stopped out. So just a little green on those.
Oh man, am I
Amazon,
crazy? What am I doing? What am I doing?
I don't know.
GDJ.
Oh, look,
What's the
you know
other
what's
one?
really coming up here? It's Six Flags has had some nice days here. It's
Really?
Disney. Yeah, Disney's down a bit today.
Oh, I'm out again. Darn it. That didn't
Are
work
you,
out.
are you trading Microsoft?
Yeah, I went back into it again.
It's
And,
you put kind of a double top on that daily, eh? You notice that?
yeah, the second top here was a little bit higher. Like it seemed to hang up there for an extra day or two. So that I don't know. I thought it was looking a little strong, but today sort of I was surprised to see Microsoft drop off the open. So I took it short when it came back to VWAP. I was pretty happy with that trade. I wish I'd held it longer, but so anyways, it's just generally weak today. So
It is. I mean, technology. It's funny. The Qs are down today again. So this was something I discussed in my swing trade video on Friday. we really had some rotation of money out of, especially out of the technology sector. Qs were down, Nasdaq was down, but the IWM was strong, breaking out. So an IWM continued at today. So a lot of the technology stocks, I guess, moving into something maybe that's been underappreciated, looking for the next big move in something.
Yeah.
SPY and both SPY and the Dow were kind of flat on going out the week, and yeah. So you could see what happened with MCRB. Just couldn't get any juice going through there. 24.
So with that pause, let's bring up today's member trade of the day.
Yes, absolutely. Let's see it.
So we got AVI. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. I just see it as we always called it. AVI is an acronym in the military for avionics department. So I see that and I see AVI and I'm like, AVI. Yeah, Avi, there you go. That's probably the better name for it.
anyway,
I just go with the acronym that I spent so long with. But this was his trade. He took a ABCD long on AAL funny is we were speaking about the computer trading with it, but it popped up, took a couple partials at levels, and then in good Thor fashion did some free rolls, adding back in, taking a couple more partials, and then eventually getting all out when it eventually lost the upward trend that was there. So excellent trade by Avi. He did excellent trade management all the way through it. So
What that last buy right at the very peak? Where did he sell? Because there seems to be right at the very peak there.
Yeah.
Higher.
So he was adding into it. His all out is right here inside.
Okay. Can't really see that on the chart, but yeah, we can kind of see it there. Yeah.
So
really should have stopped out on that big candle down, but this is an excellent trade overall.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let me answer your question, Kevin, on what a free roll is, because it is sort of a term we just use in the room. So Thor coined it, probably with our help, but really it's when you're well into a trade and you're green in a trade and you've taken a bunch of partials, so you've only got a small size left, and you choose to add back into your trade for a further move. Usually what you do then, we call it a free roll because you're essentially playing with house money. At that point, generally, you're not willing to risk anything more than your unrealized gains. So at worst, you're going to break even on the remainder of your trade. So when you add into the trade, you will move your stop up to your new break even, whatever that would be, which would be higher than your original entry, of course, because now you've added in at a higher level. But it gives you enough room to let the trade play out. But you're not taking any risk, right? Any other than the risk of paying commissions with no gains against it. But that's really the intent of a free roll.
Yep. So, and for everybody, if you want to, wrong one. Your trade, mark it up, post your best trade, also post your chat room name. That way, if you win the trade of the week at the end of the week, we can locate you and get you your gift card. Tag at Bear Bull Traders, at MikeB_BBT, and at NormBBT using the hashtag BBT family. And then some announcements we got going on. This week we got green trader tax that's going to come in, which is always good. It's done by Robert Green. He's going to talk about the trader tax status election and how you can set up your trading business to maximize your benefit in the tax realm. So it's good, especially if you're trading in the U.S. Very good webinar that you don't want to miss. And then next week will be our introduction to Kreda, as she has joined part of the community, as Andrew talked about this morning. She's going to be talking about finding your mental edge and how to think like a professional athlete, like Peter was talking about actually a little bit earlier, and how your edge can also be that mental edge that you have on the markets. So that will be great. That will be at 8 p.m. Eastern time. Like Andrew says, come out, show your support. If you don't know, it's 1 a.m. in the morning in Lisbon, where she'll be presenting from. So she's going to stay up late for us to give that presentation. So that will be good. And then if you're out there on YouTube and you'd like to give our chat room a try, by all means, you can sign up, use the discount Closing Bell 24 or Pre-Market 24, and that will give you a discount on the 1-week trial membership. You have access to our onboarding class as well, which goes every night at 8 p.m. Eastern on Monday. And then we'll get...
Excellent. Thanks, Mike.
Yeah, thank you, Mike.
Oh, crap. Hold on a sec. What's going on here?
SRNE is looking strong into the close.
So, Carlos, it's not going to be focused solely on U.S., but he is a U.S. tax CPA, so he's going to most likely have the most benefit for U.S. members. As I'm sure we all know, depending on where you live and what state you're in or what country you're in, can definitely change your tax status and what is eligible for you.
SRNE the short float is almost 24% on 161 million shares.
Microsoft going up into the close as always.
Yeah, Microsoft is really starting to warm up here too, isn't it?
Yeah. So it did look like the chat was a little bit better this afternoon, the streaming inside. I didn't see it as choppy.
Yeah. AMD's down quite a bit today, Peter.
Yes, it is.
It's down 3%, over 3%. That's after that big run. Some profit taking, no doubt.
After all the gains, that's not such a big deal, really. But yeah, it's certainly down today. I did trade it short. I said I just wish I'd held longer, but what can you do, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes.
So we got about 2 minutes till the close, and as a reminder for everybody out there on YouTube, in case you weren't here, as well as in the chat room, I'm gonna have to cut out as soon as the bell goes. So.
Okay. Well, you got a deck
Just
to build.
Trying a short on. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
Trying a last-minute short into the close here on NKLA. It's had a strong day. I want to see if people will take some profits into the close. We get maybe a little sell-off. It's been looking like it wants to drop.
Got
Nicola.
I don't know if this is going to work, though. It's holding here a little too strong. Yeah, I know it has. I just, I'm hoping for like it looked like it was going to drop a minute ago, and it pulled back up. So I sort of shorted right at the top of this area here. If it goes above 45.10, I guess I'll get out. But I'm hoping they just get a drop. I know I've only got a minute. Literally a minute to win it.
Minute to win.
Yeah. Let's see what we can do here. My entry is right here at this 44.80 is my entry, so I'm literally right at break even on this.
So Lyft is dropping here because of some California thing.
Come on, give me a last second drop.
Lyft is reporting later this week, I think.
Yes,
okay,
they're a little bit later.
Apparently there was some
10 seconds.
All right, I'm just gonna get out here. I'm getting out. I made 3 cents. I made 3 cents on that trade. I get one of those lattes you keep talking about. Actually, no, I don't think I could even get a latte.
I don't think you could
get
even
half a latte.
I think that would be insulting to leave a tip if you left it for a latte.
Yeah.
So everybody.